Black Information Station. Man, what's going on in the world today, y'all? Please let me know, man. I'm trying to figure out because I'm just like, okay, you got people. So white people are killing Jews, black people. Guess they don't like the Migo them and Spanish immigrants. They're killing everybody, man. And so then the dude puts a code out there, right? And says, yo, hold up. Well, you kill me for killing these people. White don't kill white. So I'm saying, what are we going to do to be able to protect ourselves from the very individual that has created all these systems of protection? How are you going to protect yourself from the people who have created the environment that you're living in? Mm. And I think that we failed as citizens alongside uh, these individuals to bring some type of equilibrium into our society systematically so that we can have some kind of iron in the fire, some kind of structure that truly protects us as individuals and as citizens being here. Um, Another food for thought is that we never, as Black people, tend to survive one of these onslaughts. Uh, Whether we hurting ourselves or just nobody, just out here running around butt naked, we'll get killed, right? But I've always tried to teach people about the black codes, and there's one of these things, just like what he said, white don't kill white, and it's also too uh white people will get a fair trial, okay? And it doesn't mean that he's gonna walk free or anything like that, but what happens is they get a right to a free trial. They get a right to be tried, by the judge, and you get to be tried on the streets. So, some differences here based on why I said we should have our iron in the fire as far as knowing that we have some legislation and some policies or some type of whether you can't get it through government wise to be able to do it on your own, but you got to have some protection. Okay, you got to have some protection from the very people who have created the environment and the system that we live in. And so I'm saying to black people, there's no longer fit for us to be dealing with ourselves on crime and violence in the way that we've been doing, in the pace that we've been doing. You know, we should look and understand that there always have been somebody in the dark. You know, uh, uh, that never did like you either. We understand you might not like yourself, but there's somebody else that don't like you either. Now, my question is, do you continue to fight within yourself, or are you going to fight the person that don't like you? Now, I ain't talking about advocating violence, but what I'm saying is about the mental protection as well, or the intellectual understanding that you need to be protected by something outside of just thinking that you are. You understand what I'm saying? Because people are walking in your church. They're trying to get you at church now, people. They trying to get you at church now. They know exactly where y'all jokers be at now, man. And they gonna get you at church now. Now, I'm not trying to scare you from church, but what I'm trying to say is, along with church, that can be an apparatus to help us with some type of protection for our people. These folks ain't playing. They not playing. So now what are we going to do as a people? What's going on inside of us that will allow us to do what is righteous by our own people? We have to protect our people. They'll talk about him killing, 11 people because they supposed to. But don't you think that it was just Jews that died last week by the hands of a white man that was out there trying to do some evil? He wasn't the only. They weren't the only one. There was somebody else that killed two black people just at a Kroger just cause he just wanted to kill somebody. He innocently just shot two black people, man. Wow, but they say he went to a church first. So now you're having to be fearful of not only the police officer in a uniform, but the man in his regular clothes. Now you don't know who gonna come and get you, whether it be your own, whether it be the people who created the system, who you think ain't got it in them to do something to you. Now you don't know which way it's coming from. And one thing we can't eliminate is knowing that it won't come from our own. Black on black crime is whack, man. That's the bottom line, bro. Black on black crime is whack, man. If there's anybody out there listen to this video, when you see this video and you got a problem with me saying it, man, come holler at me and I'll let you know, man, for sure. I'll tell you, man, that it is whack, man. It is whack, bro. You know what I mean? To see me in a way to where you don't want to see me ever again in life, man. Man, that's whack, man. I ain't done nothing to you that bad, bro. Period, man. I ain't done nothing to you that bad. Now I'm telling you about some folks who have done it to you that bad, but you won't jump up and do nothing to them. Very seldom do you hear about a black man killing a white man. Very seldom do you hear about a black man killing a Mexican. You're always gonna hear about a black man killing another black man, but very seldom do you hear us attacking white people. You see what I'm saying? Because first of all, we're just not that type of people. You get it? You dig it? But then again, we are because we'll do it to ourselves. So then if you are that type of person, and I haven't done nothing to oppress you as much as the system has, right? Now I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not advocating going out there and doing nothing to one individual. But what I'm saying is you ain't devised a plan to uh to wage forward in the world as you see it to get past your oppression. You ain't devised a plan to do that, but and then that don't make you mad. You accept that as life and the way it is, right? That's just how it is, folks. You know what I'm saying? But then when I do something, you don't see that the reason why I'm doing something, the reason why you doing something is all because of the same oppression that we both are under. But instead of seeing that we both are dogs in the backyard scrapping for scraps, and it ain't no need in killing each other back here. We need to, when this owner come out here, devise a plan to get his butt. You know what I mean? And see that we're on the same side at some point. It doesn't make any sense, bro. We're on the same side at some point. And then again, man, going to church all these years, man, who give you the authority to be taking life like that, bro? You're not my daddy. You ain't bring me in here. You should be trying to take me out. You know what I mean? And so where's the morality with all this religious and spirituality you talking about you're coming from? Where is your more moral compass then? Why are you killing folk anyway? Why would you resort to that type of violence? Why is that inside of you and you supposed to be a spiritual people or a spiritual brother or a sister? Why are you that angry to where you'll kill your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, a little baby, a grown up? Why, bro? Period. How can you claim to be spiritual people? I know God, I know Jesus. Then why get so angry that that you'll go all the way to taking a person's life? Where is the Jesus and the God at and the Muhammad and all of this other stuff at, bro? You might as well have said didn't believe in none at all and going to get it over with because that's how half of us is living now. Like we don't believe in anything at all. So that's all I really wanted to say, man. What's going on, black folk? And are you ready? And if so, what's the plan? And you don't have to televise it, but it better be one. Till next time, man, I love y'all, man. And then nothing you can do about it. It's your boy King. Surrender.